Yo, welcome back to another video. I hope you are having a great day. Bit of a different one today. I am going to be going through my training plan for the gym. However, today is going to be my Monday. Next video, or whenever the next video drops, will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You get it. So I'll be taking you through my whole training plan, exactly what I do. I'm not going to be charging you. I'm not going to be trying to sell you any fitness plans. I'm just going to share with you what I like, what's best for me, what's worked for me, what I enjoy. And yeah, hopefully it helps you. I'm not saying you have to copy this exactly. You can take how I do my sets, you can take some exercises, you can take the way it's structured, because it's not a push-pull legs. I used to do push-pull legs, but I feel like it's very boring, very repetitive. However, I do think it is one of the best for building muscle. But as I said, it can be very, very repetitive. So I'm going to be taking you through my Monday, which is my chest and back day. However, I just want to make it very, very, very clear to everybody that I am not a doctor. I am a 19-year-old dumbass. I am not a personal trainer. I have no qualifications. I'm not smart. I'm not good at science. I know asshole about really in-depth stuff. All I know is what I enjoy. However, it has worked for me, and I do think it is a fun and good way to train, and it will help you get results. It's not the most scientific training plan. I just want to make that very clear, because I know I'm going to get so many nerds in the comments.
Oh, Alex, that's way too many exercises. Oh, you're into that,
Bro, it's what I enjoy. My recovery is insane. My recovery is too sick. It's so good. So I can handle this. However, if you can't, drop an exercise. Take away a set. Take away 2 sets. But anyway, so I get to the gym, and how I warm up. I do push-ups to warm up, obviously, because I've got chest. I do 2 sets of 10, then 1 set of 15, you know, get the blood pumping, get the movement right. Then I like to warm up my shoulders, even though we are not working shoulders. I like to warm them up still, you know, healthy rotator cuffs, healthy shoulders. You don't want any shoulder problems, because that fucks you right in the ass. But yeah, I just do some of these. I don't know what the actual ass they're called, but I do some of these. Dumbbells or not, get the movement, and these ones I find really good. Again, dumbbells or not, get the movement. I like to start with my chest, get the chest done, then move on to back. However, that's because I love my chest. If you want to develop your back, or you love your back more, start with your back, go to your chest. It's completely up to you. I don't care how, or do chest back. I personally wouldn't, but if that's what you enjoy, do you, bro. Today's chest day, I start with flat dumbbell. For the big compound movements, you have some strength sets in there, and then there's some volume sets. So my flat dumbbell press is 3 sets of 4 to 6, and then drop off to 2 sets of 8 to 10. So you have the 5 sets, 3 are strength, and then you drop off and do 2 volume sets. However, if that's too much, take away strength, or take away volume, or take away strength and a volume. It depends what is best for you. Because I searched up what's the best for strength. People say 5 sets 5. I think that's too specific. So I developed do 3 heavy sets and do 2 volumes, and that follows on, leading on to my next exercise, which is incline dumbbell press, which I think is probably one of, if not the best chest exercise there is. I fucking love this exercise. I think it is so beneficial to making your chest look fuller. I think the dumbbell aspect of this exercise is even better than the barbell, because the stretch you get is fucking incredible. As you can probably see in the video, my incline is quite high. Some people have like just above or just middle. Mine is very high, but that's just where I feel the best upper chest. So test out the different ones, because for me that's been a real game changer, and it also kind of incorporates a little shoulder, which is helping my shoulder strength as well. But again, it's what you want to do. Again, that's a 3 sets of 4 to 6, 8 to 10. However, with the heavy sets and with any set, please be safe. Please be careful. You don't want to injure yourself, because trust me, it's not worth it. So with moving up weight, please only move up if you beat the rep range by 2 reps. So if for my first 4 to 6 set, if I get 8 reps, I know to now move up for that first set, and then so on, even with an 8 to 10, even with everything else. So just please do that, because it will be a safe move up. And these sets are very built for progressive overload, so you're always trying to beat your max, and you're always trying to, you know, progress and overload the weight, you know. So perfect. Don't be an ego lifting twat who half reps. Please. I'm not gonna lie, half reps are embarrassing. And honestly, one of the best benefits from gaining muscle for me, if that sentence I just said even makes sense, is the stretch. You cannot beat the stretch. You cannot beat the stretch or the mind-muscle connection. That is the best. People like, it's not about moving the weight. It doesn't matter how heavy your weight is if you're not moving it right. I promise you. I promise you. You can sit there thinking you're sick all you want, pushing or pressing or pulling any amount of weight. But if you're not doing it correctly, I am not even half impressed. No one is. So just remember, please don't be a dick and just train properly, man. So after that, I go onto a chest press machine because I think incorporating machines is awesome. However, this drops down to just my volume sets, which is 3 sets of 8 to 10, and then I drop off and do a 12 to 15 because I think dropping off first 12 to 15 after some volume sets really helps with my muscle endurance. And I think muscle endurance also helps you with the heavy sets because it keeps your muscles less tired longer. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? Helps you last longer in bed. After these 2 main compound movements, we have a chest press machine and then 2 more cable exercises. However, the sets are now just 3 sets of 8 to 10, then drop off for a 12 to 15. However, after chest press, we have cable flies. I personally like cable flies. If you prefer the machine fly, do the machine fly. You don't do the cable fly because I'm telling you to, or because some jacked up roid juice head on YouTube told you to. Do what feels best for you and do what you enjoy the most. However, if you're going to swap exercises, make sure the exercises correlate. So chest, fuck ass, Alex, you twat. Cable fly, machine fly. You can swap them, but you can't swap cable fly for leg press. I'm gonna be honest, there's no, you fucking prick. So yeah, I do 3 sets of 8 to 10, drop off 12 to 15. Remember, again, get the stretch, keep your elbows nice and tight, keep your arms locked in a position because you don't want to be hurting your shoulders, because it is very easy to hurt your shoulders on this, especially if you go too heavy. So yeah. Then after that, drop the cables down and do upper chest fly, lower chest fly. Some people call it lower because you're coming from up, and some people call it upper because you're going up. However, I recently have found out, I think I'm doing 2 hands in the video, doing this single arm, bro, it's incredible. Try it. Just do it. Instead of doing 2, focus on the 1. However, I see lots of people in the gym just moving weight with this exercise, and when you just swing it and move weight like you're jacking off 2 dicks, bro, I'm gonna be honest, you're using more front delt in my opinion. Just keep your elbows out. I like to keep them out, and then as I come up, squeeze and try and push my pinkies through each other, and I get such a good squeeze. So with this one, as it's the final exercise, you don't need to go crazy. Just focus on the mind muscle and focus on the squeeze, please, or I will squeeze your mom's ass. So just quick run through. You have the 2 big compound movements that mainly focus on strength because you start with the 3 heavy sets, but I still want the volume from those sets, so I have 2 volume sets after that. So you kind of get the best of both worlds, and then all the exercises after that, which are 3 exercises, are all volume sets within a final burnout / endurance set after. However, remember, if it's too much for you, take away an exercise or take away some sets. However, just make sure if you're dropping an exercise, make sure you're dropping the correct one. If I was to drop an exercise, I'd probably drop chest press machine because I'm getting my press from the first 2 movements. Don't drop cable flies because I think cable flies are very important, and you don't already have a movement like that in that, if that makes sense. Again, it's all about training how you enjoy. After that, we move on to back. Today's back focuses, it starts with a machine row. My machine row at my gym, as you'll see in the video, shove plates on the side, seat thing on your boobs, and row. However, with rows, I used to never feel them. I think it all has to do with your hand placement and your elbow movement. So I place my hands on the bottom of the bar, and I used to like scrunch up and like squeeze. However, if you literally, just by doing this now, I can feel it up here in my traps. I don't want it in my traps. I think my traps are already quite developed, or so people have said to me at the gym. I personally think I look like a bag of shitty ass, but people at the gym have said like, oh, you got good traps. So I don't want that. Good traps are good, but like I'm trying to get my back, fam. So what I do, keep my shoulders down and keep my elbow down and pinch it in as close to my body, and bro, you'll feel that shit in your like lat area, your lower back area. I say lower, that's lower back. I mean like lower lat area. Like chest, the first 2 exercises have a bit more strength to them. However, we don't do 3 heavy sets and then back off. I do 1 heavy set with back off to 2 sets of 8 to 10 volume, and then back off again with a 12 to 15. So we have 1 heavy set of 4 to 6. Then we have 2 volume sets of 8 to 10. And then we have a 12 to 15 set. And then that set goes on for the next one, which I have a lateral pull down plate machine. However, it's not the machine with the one everybody uses right now. This one is a plate machine. However, this one, it has an underhand grip, which I genuinely believe has been a lot of the success for my recent back development. My back used to lack because I used to skip back day. I used to fucking hate it, but that was just because I was at a shitty gym in the past. When I came to this one and I started using like an underhand grip on this machine, oh man, it was so good. And I genuinely think having an underhand lat pull down movement will be so beneficial. So try that, because the squeeze is disgusting. Disgusting. So yeah, try that shit. Again, that's a 1 to 4 to 6. Drop that to 2 sets of 8 to 10, done to 12 to 15. However, all the exercises after the first 2 big movements are now going to be just 3 sets of 8 to 10, then drop it to a 12 to 15. I like to do first 2 to 3 movements, incorporate heavy, then everything after will just be like isolation / volume type sets. Then after that, again it's more focused on a row. As you'll see in the video, I don't know specifically what this machine's called, and this one I like to do single arm. So I like to grab, I use the handles on the cables that they use for flies. Literally just grab. I like to lean forward a tiny bit just so you feel the stretch, not so you use the crazy amounts of momentum, but just so you feel the lat fucking stretch, and then pull back. And just like I said on the machine row, keep your elbows close in, squeeze it back as best as you can. And I promise you it will feel amazing, especially if you do alternate hands. I think movements where you do one arm or one leg or one something at a time, at least one exercise within a workout, that are so beneficial because it really helps with muscle imbalances as well. I then have the traditional machine that everybody loves, where we have the bar for the lateral pull down. I either put my thumbs like in line with my fingers, like you know how you hold it like that, the thumb, bring it like up or keep it in line with the bar. And I don't know why, but just the thumb placement just makes me feel a squeeze so much more, and I'm sure a lot of you will agree. So yeah, just try that shit as well. However, again, that is 3 sets of 8 to 10, then drop it for a 12 to 15. Then after I've done that, we stay on the same machine, take off the bar, and whack on the handles that you use for cable flies, or the ones that you just used for this thing. And then we do close grip lateral pull downs. Again, keeping your elbows tucked in. I lean back a little bit just because I feel the squeeze so much, and it allows me to, again, get the stretch it, full range of motion. Don't be a bitch. I promise you, it will change the game. It will change your physique, I promise you. It's all about hard work and doing things correctly. Don't think about the weight. Obviously think about the weight, but for personal reasons, just moving up. Don't think about, oh, I'm doing the weight, I gotta lift more than this. No, it's fuck off, loser. Like, trust, it's not like no one cares. Then after that, I like to finish off with the straight arm cable pull down. I like to use the extended version of the cable handles that you'll see in the video, or people can use ropes, you can use a bar. Bro, it's whatever you feel the best, but try and keep your elbows locked in a certain position, because otherwise you'll be using a lot of triceps. I used to feel it a lot in my triceps. Lean forward, again, good stretch. I'm saying it again, stretch! And then down, and just squeeze it back like you're skiing, or if you haven't skied, like you're doing a straight arm fucking pull down. 3 sets of 8 to 10, drop it for a 12 to 15. Or if you want it more, to use it more of like a burnout, you could do 4 sets of 12 to 15. However, that exercise is very, very good for mind-muscle connection. So if you struggle with mind-muscle connection for your back, I recommend moving it to the start of your workout as like a warm-up exercise, and then hopefully all the other ones you'll feel a lot more mind-muscle connection. And because it's not such a crazy big movement, it won't take a crazy toll on your strength for the other exercises. But anyway, that is my back, and that is my ass and that is my chest and back day done, boys and girls. I do hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was beneficial for you. I hope there's something you could take from it, whether you like an exercise, whether you like the concept, whether you like my sets, whether you like the structure. To be honest, I'll probably put the structure in the description, so have a look at that. So if you like that structure, because it is a very fun structure that is different from your traditional push-pull legs, and I personally think it's enjoyable, because that's the best thing, is to enjoy your training. That's where the best results come from. Yeah, I'm giving you all this information because it's worked for me. I hope it helps you. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm nothing. I hope this helps somebody, but again, if it's too much in areas, just take out some stuff. As I said, my recovery is ridiculous. I like it. I like working out a lot. So like the video, leave a comment, what do you think? Or if you've tried it out and you like it, leave a comment saying why you liked it, or if you swapped an exercise out and you thought this was better, or if you have some advice for me on how to not be a fucking moron, go for it. Just don't be a dick. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell because you'll need that shit for whenever I upload all the other days. Go into my description, that is where everything is linked, both of my Instagrams. I have a personal one if you give a fuck about me, and I have a fitness one. If you're into fitness, follow my journey. Follow me for fucking half-naked pics of me tensing my boobs until I get hard. I post stories, I post loads of shit, you know. Follow along with the journey, see my progress. Post tips on there as well, try and make people laugh. I probably don't. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you're having a great day. Please take care of yourselves, and yeah, stay tuned for the next day, which is arms and shoulders. I love all of you. See you in a bit. Peace.